statue has come down to earth. Who will recite portions of Oration memory of Abraham Lincoln, spoken by Frederick Douglass on April 14, 1876, at the unveiling of the Freedmen Memorial. Mr. DeShields. Friends and fellow citizens, I warmly congratulate you upon the very favorable circumstances in which we meet today. They lend grace, glory, and significance to this remarkable occasion. Generations to come will remember our assembly today and speak of it with immeasurable pride and superior devotion. Much of what I say will seem extravagant, but I persist in saying it so that some of what I say will be heard. I have always hated slavery. It is a poor school for the human intellect, and it provokes cruelty in the human heart. My dream has always been, still is, and shall forever be freedom! People come into the world in different conditions. They understand the world from different perspectives. They experienced the world by different means. They achieve different ends. I came into this life already a poor, lost boy, with no place and nothing to call my own, no date of birth and no mother and father to acknowledge me as theirs. I have since learned that I was born in Tuckahoe, near Hillsborough, about 12 miles outside of Easton, in Talbot County, Maryland. Like most slaves, I have no accurate knowledge of my age. The few undisputed facts of my life I learned by overhearing conversations my master would have with others, who defined me as nothing more than just another dumb beast of burden, a domestic animal, a piece of property to be bought, worked, rented, inherited, or sold. I was given the name Frederick Augustus Washington Bailey, but from my earliest recollection, I knew that my task would be to create my own name, create my own destiny. And in order to achieve that destiny, I taught myself how to read. I taught myself how to write. I taught myself how to be free. I taught myself how to fight. And the fight was a bold and perilous one. But here I am in the great city of New York, safe and sound, without the loss of blood or bone. And for the first time in my life, I can see beyond tomorrow. I can see to a future time of love, truth, and justice. I can see a glad day of deliverance. And on that day of deliverance, I say to you, rise, my brethren, rise up from your knees, cleanse from your mind the oppressor's vision of bondage, and replace it with the dream of freedom. Rise above oppression, rise above race, rise above the notion of yourselves as slaves, and triumph over life. For 26 years, I prayed on my knees and received no answer, until I prayed with my legs. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. Those who profess to favor freedom and yet deprecate agitation are men who want crops without plowing up the ground. They want rain without thunder and lightning. They want the ocean without the awful roar of its many waters. It is not the gentle rain that we need, but the thunder. We need the storm. We need the whirlwind. We need the earthquake. And then maybe once and for all mankind will learn this indisputable lesson, that where justice is denied, where poverty is enforced, where ignorance prevails, and where any one class is made to feel that society is an organized conspiracy to oppress, rob, and degrade them, neither persons nor property will be safe. Power concedes nothing without a demand. Fellow citizens, men and women, brothers and sisters of all colors, we have done a good work for our race today. Indeed, for all humanity. In doing honor to the memory of our friend and liberator, we are doing highest honors to ourselves and those who come after us. We are fastening ourselves to a name and fame imperishable and immortal. We are declaring that right has no sex, that truth has no color, that God is the Father of us all, and that we are all brethren. I end as I begin and congratulate you warmly on this remarkable achievement. Thank you.
Andre DeShields, ladies and gentlemen, once again. Now my pleasure to ask to speak someone who started his career as a landscape architect more than 20 years ago in Sept.